Hello and welcome back to the Diabetes Fitness Academy. I want to just touch on the topic of sugar and where sugar goes when you eat it. Most people don't realize that there are 4 places in the body that sugar can be stored. The first place is the muscle glycogen, second place is the liver glycogen, third place is blood sugar, and the fourth place is adipose tissue or body fat. So when we eat sugar, we only really need about 5 grams for a male, about 10 times a day. So that'll give us 50 grams. So 10 times 5 is 50. And for a female, they need about 30 grams. And 6 times 5 is 30. So you need about 6 of these per day. And that's a great place to start to kind of figure out where we need to be. And it really depends on your activity level. So if you're a vigorous exerciser and you do it regularly, you probably could take in more than 50 grams if you're a male. And you probably could take in more than 30 grams if you're a female. But we have to figure that out. We have to decide how much we need. And a great place to start is with those numbers. 30 and 50. Start there and then figure it out. You may go through some sugar withdrawal in the beginning because most of our bodies have been trained to digest and assimilate carbohydrates, not fat. So the enzyme amylase is what breaks down sugar. What breaks down fat is lipase. And how our diets have been structured over the past 40 years has been predominantly carbohydrate driven. So most of us are sugar burners and not fat burners. And as you look around, you can see that. As people are heavier, more overweight, more obese, it's a definite indicator that they're not burning body fat for fuel. And what I want people to understand is that in order to tap into that body fat for fuel, you have to lower your muscle glycogen, lower your liver glycogen, lower your blood glucose levels, right? To avoid the spillage of sugar back into the fat stores. And that's how the body works. And that's why fat doesn't make you fat. And we'll talk about that at another time. But if you can get that concept down, you can figure out how much sugar you need to take in to lose weight and to maintain your ideal weight. And that's perfect. And one way to do that is to write down everything you eat for a week. Do it for a week and then tally it up at the end of the week and see actually how much sugar you take in over the course of a week. Some of you might be surprised that you take in more than you thought when you calculate everything up. You know, count how many sugars they put in your coffee, right? If you eat donuts and cakes and bagels and that type of thing, go on their website if you buy it at a franchise and see what they say the carbohydrate amounts are. You know, if you buy fast food for your children and those little kids' meals, go on those websites, calculate how much you're feeding your child, how much sugar you're feeding them on a regular basis. You might be surprised. And I just wanted to give you that little snippet on where fat is stored, kind of how it's stored, just to give you something to think about. And run your own experiment, do that little homework assignment, figure out how much sugar you eat for a week, and then make the adjustments. Thanks, and I'll talk to you next time.